Yeah, go ahead.
Sure, I was just wondering about your strategies. We talked a little bit about it, but you're thinking about the getting to be long history in Canada, if we can call it that, interventionist work and activist work. We had here at the school, we were looking at the Yes Men here. So I'm wondering, moving beyond just exposure and moving beyond information, what are some, maybe giving us tools to think about how to be actually proactive, maybe through hiring practices or more kind of active, more action than just speaking, which is necessary and completely wrong.
Well, you know, sometimes even when you're inside a system, you have to act like an outsider or think like an outsider, and that can really help. I'm not sure I have the answer to any of those things where you all are working, but I will say that one of our absolute favorite things to do that we've been doing this week and that we do all over the world is to go around and work with students and other people on issues they care about. They pick the issue and we actually hands-on help them craft different activist campaigns. And I think that's something all of us can do. You know, once we have a skill, once we learn to do something, you know, any of you also can help somebody else do it. And that's a really cool thing to do.
I would say make your own art world. I mean, the internet has opened up an incredible door of, you know, democratic access to the rest of the world. You know, putting up an expensive painting in a gallery isn't the only way to get your message out to people. As a matter of fact, it doesn't get your message out to too many people. You know, there are many, many art worlds, despite whatever your teachers might say to you. You know, there are many art worlds. You can make your own. You can join a different one. You know, it's just a wonderful time to be an artist because there are so many things to do. And finally, it's no longer. No longer can you be told that, you know, art can't be political, art, you know, art is about aesthetics, it's about formalism, it's about producing precious objects that can only exist in one place at one time. And that's just, it's like blowing, you have to blow up the cannon, basically, you know, fire it.
We started renting billboards in Hollywood just a few blocks from where the Academy Awards are held. And like we've done in the art world, Hollywood is a place where people try to pretend that no discrimination is actually happening. But we all know, and there are lots of groups who put out statistics. You know, we all know that behind the scenes, the number of women and people of color is extremely pathetically low. Again, maybe better than it has been, but really, really low. In the Academy Awards itself, in 75 years, there have been like 3 or 4 actors of color who won Academy Awards, and it's really pathetic. So we started renting these billboards and doing these huge, you know, like 50-foot billboards. Our very first one, the headline was, "The anatomically correct Oscar. He's white and male, just like the guys who win." And we had to back it up with some statistics. So the statistics were, you know, only 3% of the acting awards have gone to people of color, 95% of the writing awards have gone to men, and there was one more.
No woman had ever won the Oscar for Best Director at that time, 2002.
Yeah, 2002. And you know, that was the very year that Denzel Washington and Halle Berry both won awards for their acting, and I'm sure you will agree that that must have been because of our billboard. Then we took on women directors. You know, we've done a whole bunch of them, and I have to say, just like when our work is anywhere, we get all these letters. We get thousands of letters a year, but some of the letters say, "You didn't know about this stuff before." And in Hollywood particularly, this is so true. No one's been presenting these statistics in a way that really gets people's attention and really brings it home when they start thinking about it.